Hello everyone, welcome back to my Solar System Legacy Challenge. This is episode 16. We are here this morning with Maisie and Lisandra who stayed the night, and we are just making some pancakes for breakfast. We have invited Lisandra to help us. We'll get extra portions, and it means that she gets to spend a little bit of time with us this morning. We're feeling very, very confident after our incredible day last night with her. Date yesterday, and the night with her. Did you want to grab? Okay, she's heading off now. Maybe she had like a midday flight to get back to Tarto, so she helped us with breakfast, but then she's not actually eating. She is heading off. Bye, Lisandra. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. We do obviously want to get engaged to her, and we also do just want to be friendly with her. So Maisie is definitely thinking about those next steps. So obviously I feel like before we get engaged, we should probably see if she wants to move in with us. And obviously we've been doing the long distance thing, and it's proving quite challenging for them both. They both really miss each other. Lisandra is always calling us. Maisie's always thinking about Lisandra. So I don't know, maybe we'll take that next step soon. But I still haven't done this. But I was thinking that maybe today we could go and do some rock climbing. I did create a new club with Amy, Atticus and Marisol. I thought Atticus could join us on like the expedition, because obviously he is adventurous, and whenever we played him at university, he's always thinking about hiking to Mount Comrabi summit. So we have thought, it might be quite nice if he joins us with that. Our landlord is here. I'm not too sure what that's about. We're going to come over and tend to this plant that we have kind of neglected, but we'll see if our landlord needs anything. Otherwise we will we can actually let's sell these, because we don't need the chrysanthemums. And then I think we will head into the main bit of Mount Comrabi today, do a little bit of rock climbing. I'm hoping, because I have set this club up and set rock climbing as one of the requirements, they will just naturally do that. These two, oh my goodness. Okay, let's head out, shall we? I might need to give Amy and Atticus some appropriate outfits for rock climbing, because these are just their cold weather outfits at the moment. For Maisie, she's feeling very, very playful. It's actually prank day, and she does love mischief, I think. Oh, it's because she's a geek. Okay, I'm not sure if we're actually going to do anything about that. I'm not going to. If she does it, that's fine. But we're going to go to the top of this hill, and before we do rock climbing, I am going to discuss this complex case law with Atticus. There we go. We finally did it and got it ticked off. We have learned Atticus as the snowboarding skill. We did actually already know that. But let's equip our climbing gear. I'm hoping these guys will just naturally do some rock climbing. I don't know if they will. But we're going to stop talking with Atticus now. We are flashing him some crazy eyes, apparently. But I want to make sure we prepare ourselves. We're going to chalk our hands. We're going to do some pre-climbing stretch. And then, we're going to do some continuous climbing on this wall. These guys are going to the onsen. Okay. I do want to get a gym lot where we have the rock climbing wall. I might add one in Mount Comrabi, because I don't want to change the one we've already got. Like, these shoes maybe not the most appropriate because her ankles are out, but okay. I might add a rock climbing wall to a gym in San Myshuno, because our gym here in Mount Comrabi doesn't have space for a rock climbing wall, and I do want them to practice as well. I feel like Atticus is probably also going over to the onsen. Okay, I don't want to control them all though. I will if I have to, because I want them to get those skills up. But maybe if we add that gym, then they can practice together. But Maisie is still going with this stretch. Come on, there she goes. She is feeling super confident now. She's got a high chance of a successful climb, and she is making her way up this wall. This is the highest wall that she's gone up before. I think that was her getting her skill to level 5, which is amazing. But look at her. Oh my goodness. She has not done this wall yet. She's only ever done the small wall. So this is the highest one she's done, and she has made it on her first attempt. Look at her go. She is doing some more climbing courageously, and I noticed that her skill is already at 45%. It goes up so quickly. She is really good at this, but she is kind of scrambling a little bit. I love her. But maybe after we've done this one, we can do a little bit of snowboarding, because we are actually up here. Is it snowboarding she enjoys more? I think it is, because that's a bit of a higher skill than her skiing. Do we actually have a snowboard? We don't actually have one. So maybe we can go down once on the loaner snowboard and then buy our own snowboard after that. But Maisie, you can go and climb down, and then maybe maybe, as I say, go down one time, go high intensity, why not? But this rock climbing is now at 70%, so she is going to get to level 6 in absolutely no time. But I do want to do a little bit of snowboarding as well, because she does enjoy doing that. Maisie is going with some of these tricks. Oh my goodness, she's going so fast actually. Even though the camera's following her, I feel like I can't keep up. Is she gonna land it? Oh my goodness, she did. Okay. She likes snowboarding. Yes, of course she does. She got to level 5 of that, and I want her to go to one of the little stores to buy her own snowboarding equipment for once. We're just gonna get the basic snowboard because that is all that is available. So I don't actually know if that's gonna be the boring color or if we're gonna get a different color. I'm hoping it doesn't get stuck, but I was thinking we could also grab ourselves a Simmy capsule as well. Oh, it says we've got, did we already have one and I didn't realize? We might have done. We might have done. I might not have realized that that was there. That's fine. Okay, well, we've got our snowboard now, and why don't we have a go on the expert slope? We'll go continuously at high intensity, and we'll go together, because then it means our friends will actually join us instead of just chilling at the onsen. I think that's where they are. I love that Atticus didn't even know these guys, and now they're like skinny dipping together. Amy's like, I'm gonna keep my swim costume on, but the other two are like, yeah, why not? Let it all hang out. Oh my goodness. Guys, do you want to actually like join us today? I thought we could do an extreme sports day, and they're just like, nope, we are going to have fun at the onsen. Although Amy, she might be joining us now. Okay, so it turns out Amy wasn't actually joining us. She has found someone and they're just having a bit of woohoo. Right, okay, if that's what you want to do, girly. I thought we could have a fun extreme sports day. But okay, we are going to continue getting in line at the extreme slope. She did some incredible tricks. I actually missed it, but we did get a phone call from Lisandra asking us on a date. I noticed it and then it went away before I could click on it. She was asking us out again. Honestly, she's just got back to Tartos. She's like, I miss you, Maisie. I want to go on another date. We'll try and see her again in the week at some point. But yeah, I definitely feel like these two are ready to make that next step, especially if Maisie is already thinking about getting engaged. Like, I feel like she's ready to, you know, have them move in with each other. Honestly, look at her. I've had to pause it because she just moves so quickly, but look at this trick that she is doing. She is incredible. Oh my goodness. And she lands it. And another one. Oh my goodness. It is getting a little bit later now. She's got her snowboarding to level 6. I wonder if we should go back to the top, but maybe do one more go at snowboarding, because then we should be able to get that also to level 6. So she is going to head back to the top, have one more go at snowboarding, and then we will probably head home. We're not overly tired though, so maybe we could go back and do a little bit of research and debate. We have actually got the day off tomorrow. I had completely forgotten that. We have got the day off tomorrow. So I'm not too sure what we're going to be doing because we aren't at work. I am definitely going to need to work something out with this club though, because I thought that doing this, they would just naturally go on the climbing walls. But apparently not. They are still busy at the onsen. All 3 of them doing their own little things. So I might have to work out having that gym in San Myshuno that I mentioned. Just because like they could take a little trek out once a week or something and do their rock climbing sessions together, because I really do like the idea of these 4 doing the excursion together. I do remember from when I did it in Star Sun, you can only have 4 Sims do it. So I did consider having Logan join us as well. But I thought Atticus would be a better fit because, you know, he's been our friend for a really long time, and I feel like he would definitely make the trek to San Myshuno and Montgomery to come and do this with us. So Maisie, she is just having a go now on this. She is the only one that's contributed to these club points because she's the only one actually doing anything. But yeah, we have got our rock climbing on level 5, so we're at 79% now. So maybe we won't get it up today, but that's okay. It's not something we have to do. It's just something that Maisie like personally aspires for. Okay, that is annoying though. 98%. Yeah, we're gonna do it one more time. Sorry, Maisie. Let's go. She's gonna do it herself anyway. She's going to do it herself anyway. There we go. Our rock climbing is now at level 6, which means we are definitely able to do the mountain climbing excursion. I'm not going to do it until she's at least at level 8 though. I think we're going to wait a little while because this is the lowest level you need to actually do it. I was having to think about what we could do tomorrow because Maisie has got the day off. I hadn't realised, but because of her promotion, she isn't at work on Mondays. And I was trying to think we could, you know, work on her promotion, get her to do some research and debate. We could go back to the gym, have her continue working out, but then I noticed that Lisandra also does not work on Mondays, so she was at work today, which is why she had to head back home quite early. So maybe she can come back and join us tomorrow. We can have a date and then maybe see if she wants to, you know, just stay, potentially. I think that could be quite cute. But Maisie, as she's not like overly tired, obviously, as I say, we don't have work tomorrow, I'm going to have her go back upstairs, continue working on this research and debate skill because I really want her to get that final promotion. She obviously still has a little while to go with it. Oh my goodness, I just realised it's at level 8. What do we need to get it to? Okay, we do only need to get it to level 9. Obviously, she does need to get it to level 10 for her generation. But I was worried we needed to get it to level 10 to get the next promotion. But we don't. Okay, we do still need to get it up 1 level though. So I'm going to see if she can get a bunch of this done today. And then maybe tomorrow as well, before we see Lisandra, we could do another guest speak because that paid us quite nicely. And we could also try again for another negotiating bonus because, again, we could do with some more money. We're actually doing all right at the moment. We're at 8,000 simoleons, but obviously we do still have quite a large loan to pay off, and we don't want to live in this place forever. We do really, really like it, and I really like it for Maisie, but she is obviously thinking about, you know, having a child. Her want has changed again from being neutral to being like, no, I do actually really want a child. And obviously there is no space for a child in this place. So she's like, I want to save up, I want to work on my promotions, I want to get a nice house so that I'm ready, you know, to start that family that she is clearly really yearning for. Maisie is awake this morning and feeling a bit uncomfortable from using that loaner equipment yesterday. So luckily we did buy her her own snowboard so that hopefully she won't have that pain anymore, that discomfort. She has got it for 6 hours though, which is really unfortunate, but she is going to get herself ready this morning. And then I do think we will go and do this guest speaking because we got like, was it 750 simoleons? We did actually get a bonus yesterday as well, so almost to 10,000 simoleons, which is excellent. And we are ready for our next promotion. We do just need this research and debate, and we got it to 20%. So we are slowly getting there. This is really cute. Ernesto is actually calling Maisie, saying that someone asked him on a date, should he say yes? I feel like even though we've only met him once, he really likes Maisie to be calling her and asking her these things. He's like, well, I didn't really want to talk about with Lisandra because obviously she's my daughter and I'll be going on a date with someone who's not her mum and it might be a bit of a touchy subject, but I thought, why don't I ask you? So I think Maisie would encourage him. So that's really sweet. As we can't go to the law class until 11 a.m, Maisie is going to spend the next about an hour or so doing some more practice on her skill because I'm determined to get this up. I'm hoping that by the end of the week, by the end of Friday, we'll be able to have our promotion. If it happens sooner, that's great as well. We got 750 simoleons again, and Maisie has started feeling a little bit hot-headed. She's once again thinking about children though. But as we said, it's 2 p.m. She's going to go and try and calm herself down. That's a good idea, actually. We'll go and try and calm down, and then we're going to see if Lisandra wants to come over. We'll go on a date. I think we'll go to a little park today because it is a really, really nice day. And then maybe, I don't know, maybe instead of going out for dinner, we can invite her back here and we can do some more cooking together and then, you know, approach the question of seeing if she wants to stay here more permanently. Doing this is making the moodlet go down so quickly. It's going to be completely gone. There we go. That is amazing. Okay, let's see if Lisandra wants to go on a date. These two have decided to come to this really cute park in town. So we are feeling super confident. We're declaring our love publicly. Lisandra is feeling really happy. We're going to go over and just view this, like, this monument we've got over here. But it's a really cute little park, actually. There's not loads to do, but I think it is the main point is that it's like a little memorial park. There are swings though, but they're currently occupied. We could do some chess with each other. But for now, I think we're just gonna focus on spending a bit of time with one another. Oh my goodness, we have just got here and Lisandra's already like, do you want to go back to your place? Lisandra, girly, do you know what, fine, why not? We are technically back on our home lot, but as I wanted to spend the day out instead of in our house, we have decided that we're going to go for a little bit of a swim in the lake. It's not too far from where we are. I was expecting them to stay in their clothes until we got to the lake, but they decided to get into their swim costumes already. But it's a really nice day, actually. It's quite warm, it's a little bit cloudy, but we've got this really nice lake area over here. And then maybe afterwards we can do some grilling if we get a little bit hungry, but I thought it could be quite nice to come over and, you know, do a bit of swimming together like we did in Tartosa, but here in Mount Conmarabi instead. And then we could also say to like Lisandra, I know you love Tartosa, but we've also got, you know, the open water here if that is something that you might miss in Tartosa. I feel like, you know, Lisandra's always asking to come over, so I feel like she wouldn't be against the idea of moving in with us because she does seem to really like being here in Mount Conrabi. As we said, growing up, she did go on vacations here, so she is used to the area. She just enjoys being around Maisie. So I feel like she would be open to, you know, coming here. She'd obviously still want to see her dad in Tartosa as often as she can, but she's got money, so I feel like she can fly out there. He can come and visit us as well. I just feel like it makes sense for them to, you know, take that next step in their relationship. Oh my goodness, look at this with the waterfall in the background. They're so romantic and cute. I love them. We are feeling very, very flirty, and I think Lisandra is as well. We're going to inquire about her mood. Yeah, she is feeling flirty. They're just gaining so many sentiments as well. I love with my best friend. That is my favourite sentiment. I love it. Titillating banter and sexual desire. So that is why Lisandra wanted to come back to our place. I'm sure we can get there eventually, but you know, let's enjoy the cold water for now. We'll do a little bit of sexy pose, shall we? And then, yeah, we can do some splashing. That's so cute. Oh my goodness. And Maisie, of course, she also wants to woohoo with Lisandra. Right, okay. These two, I'm obsessed. It's a little bit later now, 7 o'clock, so we've decided to come out of the water, and Maisie is just doing a little bit of grilling for some food. She is still feeling really flirty. We do still have a few like date requirements to be doing. We can invite her to join us with cooking, actually. She enjoyed doing that with the pancakes yesterday morning. And Maisie was able to get to level 4 of cooking. She is working on that skill so slowly. I love it though. Right, let's grab a serving together. She is still trying to tell us how to cook. We have finished the food now, Lisandra. You can come and sit down, grab some food as well. And we do need to do some stargazing. So I feel like as it is getting a little bit later now, look at the sky. Oh my goodness, it's getting so nice. I feel like we definitely will do that after we finished eating, but I love that they're both still feeling really flirty. We're gonna make sure we put this in our inventory and take it back with us. We're feeling really confident now, which is nice. Why we okay, we're getting up to go Maisie. Oh my goodness, we are being attacked by bats. Oh my, I had no idea you could do this here. Right, I mean, it didn't seem to affect us. Oh no, because we are super fit, we were able to duck away and avoid the danger. I did not know that that could happen when we were here. I thought you could only do that on a hike. Oh my goodness, okay. Right, it's getting a little bit darker now. We are still eating. This fruit is taking forever to eat. Can you girls hurry up? They're doing a little bit of stargazing now. It looks like Maisie has got some arm hair that she might need to shave off at some point, but look at them being so cute. I feel like we'll definitely head back to the apartment soon though, as it is getting a little bit later now. We also do need the toilet. But I'm going to make sure we do one more romantic thing. Oh, there we go. I was going to say to tick that off. Let's give her a kiss. And I think we're going to stop for now. Head back. Maybe do a little bit of woohoo. Ask her if she wants to stay the night. And then I think in the morning we'll ask her if she wants to move in a bit more permanently. And once again, they're both back in their comfy pajamas. I love that they can just be super comfortable with each other. But we are doing the woohoo now. Why did I say it like that? They are having some woohoo now. Our date will be ending in about 1 hour. So I think actually instead of saving it for the morning, what I might do is when the day ends, just be like, why don't you just, you know, stay here? And then Lisandra will be like, oh, I can stay another night, I'm not work tomorrow. And Maisie could say, well, I don't just mean for the night. Like, why don't you just move here? Why don't you just, you know, why don't we just make that step? I feel like it just makes sense for us. Maisie is feeling confident, and yeah, I think we're gonna do it. I think we're gonna see if she wants to move in. I think this is where Maisie is going to ask Lisandra about moving in, and I'm sure that Lisandra will be completely on board with it. I know, like, she'll technically move straight in, but we'll say that she heads back tomorrow to, like, do her packing and stuff. Just for, like, story's sake, we are going to see if Lisandra wants to join our household. Don't get dressed, don't go home. We're gonna see, and I'm sure she's gonna agree. Oh my goodness, yay! Moving in together, Lisandra said yes. So as you can see, she does have a lot of money in her household. I don't want to take all of it, but she is obviously comes from quite a wealthy family. So I do think her dad would give her quite a lot. I think we're gonna go for the 50,000, which seems like so much money, but he's still left with 100,000, and she is his only daughter. He definitely won't just like give her 5,000 simoleons. I think he would give her a fair amount. So she is moving in with us, and oh my goodness, she's officially part of our household. We have got Lisandra as a controllable sim. Of course, one of her wants is to be friendly with Maisie, and she also wants to chat with Rebecca, maybe get to know her a little bit more, but she wants to do more. It was spectacular, woohoo, so I am not surprised. But oh my goodness, closer from moving in. They're closer than ever now that she's officially here. She wants to have a perfect day with us, even though we have just finished our perfect day. I love that she's still got her tan lines as well. But Maisie does have work tomorrow, whereas Lisandra actually doesn't. So we can spend a bit of time with her. You know, I'll have 2 Sims control at last. But I do think I'm going to send both girls off to bed now. I know Lisandra's not like overly tired, but Maisie definitely is. And I want her to like, you know, be rested for tomorrow if we're going to spend the day with her. Lisandra is the first up this morning. It's not even 7 a.m. She is definitely an early riser. She is going to go and look after her needs because she's desperate for the toilet and she also needs some food. But I love that she woke up with a want to embrace Maisie, but also chat with her dad. She spent like she spent quite a few nights away from him, but her first like night officially not living with him. And she's like, I want to check in with him. I want to chat with him. They have got a really, really close relationship. They've got amazing compatibility. They are really good friends and they've got oh captain my captain, the best relationship with some discipline. And yeah, we can know his other traits now as well. Dog lover, proper, loves the outdoors, materialistic and loyal. I love that so much. But something about Lisandra that I definitely want to look into today is, you may remember from the very, very start of the series when we first met her, that she is actually questioning her orientation. She is demi-romantic, but she isn't 100% sure like what her sexual orientation label is. So I feel like now that she's spent a good amount of time with Maisie, maybe she can ponder this a little bit more, decide whether she is like only attracted to feminine Sims, if she's attracted to like feminine and masculine Sims, whether she doesn't care about anything like that. So I feel like we can explore that today. But Maisie is getting the call from work. It's time to work from home today. She needs to guest speak at university about law. Okay, we can definitely do that and research her case law. I'm going to let her sleep in a little bit more and then we'll get those done today. I had Lisandra clean the sink because it was quite dirty, but she is a squeamish Sim, so she didn't really enjoy it too much. She is feeling like that was a little bit gross. So maybe Maisie can be the one to take care of most of like the household cleaning. I feel like it makes sense. If she grew up in this massive house with quite a bit of money, maybe she had like a maid growing up, so she never really had to do anything like that. But she's thinking about her dad, bless her. And I love that after I mentioned about her tan, it's actually faded now. It's stuck for quite a while, which again makes sense. If she grew up in Tartosa, that, you know, her skin tone would be used to that. She would constantly have like a permanent tan, and now she is here in Montgomery. She's not got that constant sunlight, so yeah, it makes sense. I can't remember if we already knew this or not, but Lisandra's actually got the freelance botanist aspiration, which I find really funny because she is obviously a squeamish Sim, so she wants to do all this, but I don't know if she's gonna enjoy it. But she actually has 2 bucket list goals. She wants to tell her parents she loves them. I love that so much. I really adore that. And she also wants to go to Ravenwood, which is an interesting one. I'm sure we can do that at some point, but she wants to go and chat with Maisie. I had asked Maisie to go and look after herself in the bathroom. She is also feeling a little bit hot-headed, so I don't know what these two are going outside to talk about. Oh, we're just debating some game strategy. Okay, well, Maisie does have work stuff to do today. We have got a loan payment to make. Well, we can pretty much pay it all off now with this money, but, you know, it is Lisandra's money. I feel like Maisie wouldn't want to spend it all on a loan payment that she's had to make. But let's have a look at Lisandra, shall we, now that we're actually controlling her. So she is level 8 of her career. She gets quite a nice amount of money from it as well, but we do have a few things we need to do in order to get a promotion. So that's working on a writing skill and a logic skill. We do only have 1 laptop though, so they both use it. They both need it for their job, so we will definitely have to invest in another computer so they can both work at the same time. But her skills, she's got so many. She's really good at violin, her writing and charisma, but she's got so many here, honestly. I love it. And then her relationship, she doesn't know everyone, but she is really close with Isabella and Atticus, and obviously her dad, Maisie, and she's really close with Magda as well. She's not as close with Ishan, Rebecca, or Harmony. We do have to pay our bills though, so can you actually do that for us, please? She has got some really gross old food from university in her inventory, and we don't actually need the Brightchester Spirit Corpse poster, so we're going to get rid of that. She has a completely empty inventory now. She has got the gifted author talent and also the natural born dancer. She's not so great at painting or photography or gardening. Oh, So even though she wants to be a freelance botanist, she's not too good at it. She is neutral about having children at the moment, so she's not quite as ready as Maisie is, but she's not completely against the idea. But, you know, maybe she also wants to get a better house, get engaged, get married and stuff before she thinks about that point. I am going to leave it to fate to see what Lisandra's sexuality and orientation actually is. And she has realised that she is attracted to only feminine Sims. That does make sense because she is so into Maisie. I wasn't sure if she would also be attracted to like masculine Sims as well. She's feeling really inspired now that she has reached this new conclusion, and I noticed that Amy was actually outside. She is of course instantly attracted to her. I am going to turn off attraction because I do feel like she has only got eyes for Maisie, so she might find other Sims attractive. She apparently thinks she's got a really nice bum. But I feel like she would only have eyes for Maisie now. She's like completely into her, so she might find other Sims attractive, but she has no interest in, you know, a future with them because she only loves Maisie. But we do think that she is reasonable. She thinks we're a little bit in dreamland, maybe because we're feeling really flirty and we are, you know, staring at her bum. Oh my goodness, she is feeling really angry though. She is a hot-headed Sim, isn't she? Oh, apparently Lisandra likes artsy Sims. Sure, that's fine with me. But I've got Maisie upstairs researching her case law, and then she will go to do this guest speaking. And I think while she does that, I will have Lisandra maybe do some writing. And it looks like Logan might be coming out to join us as well, so we should probably say hi to him too. As Lisandra lives here now, I think it does make sense that, you know, she gets to know the neighbours as well. These are her neighbours too, so we'll see what she thinks of Logan. They have got amazing compatibility. We think he's a little bit in dreamland and he thinks that we are responsible. I like that. It'll be nice if we can meet Marisol as well, but these two are heading off now by the looks of it. And Maisie has broken the laptop and she is sobbing about it. Right, I don't really want to replace it, so maybe we should hire a repair technician because we do actually have a broken shower downstairs. They can come and repair both of those. And then you can go and do your guest speaking. It does mean that Lisandra can't actually work on her writing skill for a little bit, but that's okay. She wants to go and give Amy a hug. You've literally just met her, girlie. We're discussing the best violinist with Amy, and it made me think that maybe we should buy Lisandra a violin, seeing as that's something that she is really good at. They've become really close already. That's really sweet. Our repair technician was supposed to be here ages ago, but they're not actually here, so we're going to call the property owner to visit, and hopefully they will fix it, because I don't know where our repair technician is. And as I say, I don't really want us to get electrocuted, but I also don't want to be spending that much money. As I say, I know we've got a decent amount now, but Maisie's thinking about the future. They're thinking about moving into somewhere a little bit bigger. We want to save all the money that we can. Lisandra has introduced herself to the landlord, Panya. They've not got very good compatibility, but we are asking him to inspect our shower. Hopefully that is how it works. He is telling us about his handiness skill, so hopefully that means he can actually go off and repair things for us. Okay, good. He is repairing our shower. Lisandra has started to feel quite romantic, so she is also feeling like she wants a little bit of woohoo. So I'm sure now that we're living together, you can do that as much as you want. But Maisie, she is still at work at the moment. We're getting another call from Ernesto. Had a really great time on his day. I have set her up to do some more practicing of her debate afterwards, but you know, maybe they can spend some time, just the two of them. She is just obsessed with giving hugs to Amy. Unfortunately, we can't actually ask Panya to fix our laptop, which does make sense, I suppose, because that wouldn't have been supplied by you know, by him. So I think I might have Lisandra try repairing it. I don't know what she thinks about handiness. It's not one of her likes or dislikes. I don't know if she's got the handiness skill at all. She does. Okay, it's not a level 2 yet, but it's somewhere. It's somewhere. So she's going to go and attempt to fix the laptop, and maybe Maisie will be really happy with her. And she's like, I'm going to do this for Maisie. Now that I'm living here, I want to pull my weight. And oh, Atticus is messaging us. That's sweet. She's like, I'm going to pull my weight. I'm going to fix this laptop for Maisie, and she's going to love me, and she's going to be so impressed, and she's going to be so proud of me, and I'm going to show that I can do this. Maisie finished her guest speaking, and she did get a decent payout for it. So she is coming upstairs now to do some practicing of that research and debate while Lisandra finishes this. And Panya is guiding us, I think, with it, but we can actually send him home now because he repaired our shower like we asked him to. We fixed the laptop. Amazing. I am so pleased that we got that done. I'm still confused as to why our repair technician didn't actually show up for it, but I think Lisandra is going to go over now. She does want to embrace Maisie, so she can come over and do that and just be like, I fixed your laptop. I hope you've had a good day at work, and then yeah, maybe do a little bit of woohoo because she is in the mood. We've literally had to come outside because the apartment is so small, but we are really happy now that we were able to, you know, give Maisie that hug. We've been dying for a little bit of affection all day. Obviously Maisie has been working quite hard, but Lisandra is like, I want to make the most of this time now that you have finished working. I know I've got some work stuff I need to do as well, but I just want to make the most of this time. Perfect timing as well because Maisie is also feeling like she needs a little bit of woohoo, so this is a perfect way to relax after a busy day at work. And I think I might actually have Lisandra do some romance books. I feel like she would definitely be a romance author. She'd write like a whole series of these romance stories. I'm not going to change the names of anything at the moment. I'm just going to leave it as what it is. So she is going to do a little bit of writing. She's feeling so flirty. Maisie is getting a call from her granddad. We've not seen Craig in so long. We should definitely have a chat with him. And I think I am going to end this episode here. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed. I'm so happy that we've got Lisandra in our household now. If you have enjoyed this episode though, make sure to leave a like and comment down below and let me know what you think. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe. It'll mean so much to me, and I will speak to you all in another video. Bye everyone!